Rivalry games aren't always born from trophies. They're born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get run over this time. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Vols will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Lay limit.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, Dave, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have the national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might convert on 4th down, and he's still going. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications too.
What?
powerful going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime. We had games that went down to 2-minute drives. There was so much NFL talent on the field, and it was such a competitive and physical game every single year.
He wants to throw it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
He'll bring it out. It's Staley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go up top on 2nd and short.
Rookie, oh my God.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Rookie, what?
Got him downfield. Finally,
What?
but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know.
No, I just thought they had a pick.
Offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play.
Ain't
but
no
you're
way.
trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had...
Oh, that's my fault. I should have pressed square instead of triangle.
Maybe even double team high-low. Chop block.
Bro, they just had me in a match. I only had 2 teammates against the whole team.
That's fine. You know,
How many kills you had?
Retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over.
And then they put me in the match.
That's
Like,
what's fun
middle
about
was
this, Reese. It's petty.
I be hating that.
It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty.
I had a little bit of
but
kills.
that's why
They had
rivalries
a
are so
whack in my ass.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Grabbed over the middle. It's
Come on,
Davis.
man. What the fuck the defense at, dog?
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On the move.
Yeah.
And the defense carries the day. They win at the line line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oserski, oh my God. You gotta knock that out. That's soft as it.
Stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
The Volunteers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Let's it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And look at the quarterback. Look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want
Oserski.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was in press? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground.
I'm in the game, babe.
Good
You
job
can play
by the QB there,
Warzone
using his
after.
cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Unloads it left.
Left.
Got him in the open. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Okay. Okay.
We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd.
Oh, they fucked up with up.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often.
Oh, come on, Lagway.
This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. On the run, it's ball. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to
be man or it might be covered
here and stop the bleeding.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll throw on third and short. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, how about
I don't know why I do that.
Right now? You've been on the field, you've given up a lot of yards on this drive, but if they go for this here on 4th down and you come up with 1 more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it in the end zone. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Aguilar. Unloads to the wide.
I seen it coming too.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
From the gun, the ground game.
What number was that? That took that type of angle? We gotta be a corner number 28. We gotta be.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat.
He came back to it.
Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Okay.
Really effective concept against the zone there. It helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Well, the offense is...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, a first half turnover.
Running a route form.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play. That's just what they needed.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end.
Yo.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And they're able to get him on the ground.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You've got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Lagway. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Oh, wow. Okay. Just give him like a hoop.
Touchdown ball! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
You're down, you need a play. What a nice job on the big punt return to give us score. You can hear this home crowd going bananas. They needed a big shot in the arm, and they got it with the punt return.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by 4 over UConn. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Flagway. Looking left. Finds his man. It's Brown. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Oh, my God. I really just threw it straight to him. I really just threw it straight to him.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to the big tight end. Or did he find a hole in the defense? And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Release to the back. Makes the grab. It's Bishop. Gets away from one. Finds room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And this offense, I think they'll do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it.
Oh, my God.
Couldn't quite hang on.
Stop helping this man out, bro.
About that one for a long time.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Moves away as he feels pressure. Lets it fly.
Rookie. Oh, my.
That one came in hot.
Bro, just get him a fucking touchdown at this point.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass.
Niggas just catch everything.
40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Bishop. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. A shot toward the end zone. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go bucks against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Throwing right. He makes the catch. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the back. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the ball's moving quickly to the line. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Oh, they're after him.
Oh, I should stay with him. Oh, my God. Why are you doing to me? Oh, he up.
Big one, and they get it down to 27.
You still like that guy?
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Yeah, I'm about to get on after I'm done with the game. Wait, warm up his ball. How you go in the kitchen and get your guacamole and don't warm up his ball? What time it is? What time it is? Yeah, he just ate that too.
It's Aguilar.
Yeah. The blue bottle. Bring the blue bottle.
Just out of his reach.
Well,
The small blue bottle. No, the small blue bottle.
Accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target.
You got my baby smelling just like Dunkin' Donuts.
Second and long.
No, it's a small. Yes, small blue bottle.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here.
Yes, small blue bottle.
The offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Grab near the sticks. It's Staley.
What you mean?
Out of bounds at the 13.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown.
Mom put something in the washing machine.
Massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Using his legs, it's Bishop. He's rolled down after a tough run.
You said you what? They must came out with some more seasons.
Operating in the red zone here on
Something in Miami? I don't know.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Now rolling to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job
Want that ball together?
to stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Going for 6.
Oh, they just bucked him. Oh, they just bucked him.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody
College quarterbacks making that play a lot nowadays. They just buck, bro.
Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their
slide.
Across the 25, he's got room.
Let's go, boy. Go run.
Picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles.
Let me do that.
Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got him back,
that's you?
and then you don't. First
you want to know that ball too hot.
To the air, it's Flagway. Grabbed in the middle, it's Livingston. He's brought down, but it'll be
how many seconds? 40?
And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
I do 30, and then if it's like, if the bottle hot, then I just shake it up, and then it won't up the whole bottle.
It creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Good switch stick.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, you sleepy.
The key that we look at this entire game, how can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure?
You want to run one on it?
Coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Get out of the way. Why are you going backwards? I don't understand.
Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On fourth down, looking for the completion. They make the catch and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced
So you stepped up and ran the ball.
They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Aguilar. Fires to the wide.
Can I switch stick, please? Like, what the fuck?
Along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time.
Thank you.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we played 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass.
Thank you.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground.
Come on, 3.
Down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point in the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Bears the pressure. On target to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
I'm gonna try to get that shit to you on now.
They're going to run it. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Gators will hustle to the line. Lost a throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Dances away. Oh, he got loose. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they touchdown Gators!
Oh my God, this game is so garbage, bro.
They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the connection on the soft toss.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like that.
Touchdown, Volunteers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the wheel route, he's open, throws a strike, and gets in for the touchdown.
First part of the equation with the touchdown. Now the two-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion but was denied. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
I used to the pass out on your own foul time. Slide to the crib.
At midfield, he's got room. There he goes to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. To the air, it's Aguilar.
Oh, I tried to bait him.
Through the middle, it's Staley.
He's too slow.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. On the run, still looking. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's
Niggas just getting everything. All thinking receivers had to drop all goddamn game.
24, pick up of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right.
Boogie.
And it's picked off for the third time today.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense, look at them. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Takes a handoff. It's ball. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. This quarterback part of their running game. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Whoa.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay